all the cars that you know, if you go to Kaya right now, all their cars, you have to plug in either a DC charging station or an AC charging station. Our car is the first car. This is a generator. I think if you can go to the fridge, you can see he is going to plug in and you will see that the fridge is going to be powered by a car. Like I said, you can buy a car. You don't need to have a generator at your home. You use your car.
Imagine a world where electricity flows freely, where power is harvested from the very air around us. No fossil fuels, no solar panels, no wind turbines. What if such a device already exists? What if an inventor has cracked the code on limitless energy, only to be met with resistance from the very institutions that claim to foster innovation? This is the story of Maxwell Chikumbutso, a Zimbabwean inventor who claims to have developed a revolutionary microsonic energy device, one that could change everything. Yet despite the potential of his technology, the US Patent Office denied his application. But was this merely a matter of legal bureaucracy, or is there something deeper at play? In this video, we unravel the layers of this mystery, exploring the science behind Maxwell's invention, the real reasons behind the patent denial, and the larger implications for the future of energy. Stay with us, because this story might just challenge everything you think you know about innovation, intellectual property, and the forces that shape technological progress. At the heart of Maxwell Chikumbutso's innovation is a device that claims to harness energy from ambient radio frequencies and convert them into usable electricity. If true, this technology could be a game changer, providing a constant, sustainable power source without dependence on conventional energy grids. The idea of capturing electromagnetic waves for energy isn't entirely new. Radio frequency energy harvesting is an emerging field with applications in low-power devices. But Maxwell's claims go far beyond existing science, suggesting that his device can generate significant amounts of power, enough to run vehicles and buildings. If proven viable, it would be one of the most profound technological leaps in modern history. Let's listen to Maxwell as he explains further.
That's the car.
So is the microsonic device?
What we have done, like we said, the microsonic energy device is the invention that we have done and we are trying to protect it. We have embedded it in the vehicle.
Okay.
Yes. And it has got a self-destructive technology. On the 150 wires on this car, if you try to tamper with 5 of them, we will classify. You destroy the microsonic energy device, both on the software and the hardware. That's how we are protecting the technology, because we couldn't get a patent. Our patent is kept, our design is kept, the recipe is kept in 3 countries, and the people who are keeping it, they don't even know each other. The second thing, we try to protect the hardware side, because if the engineer remove like a circuit board, you can trace, you can see that this is a rectifier, this is a microchip.
However, there's one major problem: the laws of physics, particularly the laws of thermodynamics. According to these principles, no system can produce more energy than it consumes. This is why claims of perpetual motion machines, devices that supposedly generate infinite energy, are met with extreme skepticism. Scientists argue that Maxwell's invention, as described, contradicts these fundamental principles. But is that the full story? When Maxwell Chikumbutso applied for a US patent, he ran into a familiar roadblock: policies against granting patents for perpetual motion machines. The US Patent and Trademark Office, USPTO, follows strict guidelines that prevent the approval of inventions that appear to defy well-established scientific laws. But here's where things get interesting. Some inventors argue that the patent system is not just about scientific validity, it's also about control. History is filled with cases where groundbreaking technologies were either delayed, suppressed, or co-opted by powerful interests. Nikola Tesla, one of the greatest inventors of all time, faced similar challenges when he attempted to introduce wireless energy transmission. Could it be that Maxwell's invention is a genuine breakthrough that threatens the existing energy industry? If his claims are legitimate, the implications are staggering: an end to electricity bills, a collapse of the fossil fuel market, and a seismic shift in global energy power structures. Skeptics may dismiss such ideas as conspiracy theories, but consider this: if a technology like Maxwell's truly worked, Wouldn't it disrupt trillion-dollar industries? And wouldn't those industries have a vested interest in ensuring such technology never sees the light of day? Without a patent, Maxwell faces enormous challenges. A patent serves as legal protection, allowing inventors to control and monetize their work. Without it, his technology is vulnerable to replication or outright theft by competitors with greater resources. This lack of protection also makes it difficult for Maxwell to secure funding. Investors are far more likely to back technologies that have legal safeguards, ensuring their financial contributions aren't easily undercut by copycats. Without institutional support, Maxwell's work remains at risk of fading into obscurity, or worse, being quietly absorbed into the very industries it threatens to disrupt. But Maxwell isn't giving up. Instead of relying on patents, he's turning to alternative methods of protecting his intellectual property. He has chosen to keep key aspects of his technology secret, much like the Coca-Cola formula, which has remained confidential for over a century. Some reports even suggest he's integrating self-destructive mechanisms into his devices to prevent unauthorized tampering. Is this a smart move or a sign of desperation? And more importantly, does it mean we'll never see his technology widely available? While Maxwell's homeland of Zimbabwe has been slow to embrace his technology, international interest is growing. Scientists, investors, and engineers from around the world are keen to test and validate his claims. If his device can withstand rigorous scrutiny, it could open new doors, not just for him, but for the future of energy as we know it. Even if his current iteration of the technology doesn't fully deliver on its promises, the idea itself is worth exploring. The world is in dire need of clean, sustainable energy solutions. Whether it's Maxwell's invention or a future iteration inspired by his work, the dream of wireless, limitless energy remains an enticing vision for humanity's future. The case of Maxwell Chikumbutso highlights a critical issue in the modern world: the tension between disruptive innovation and entrenched power structures. While scientific skepticism is essential, history has shown us that many revolutionary ideas were initially dismissed as impossible. So, we leave you with this question: are we too quick to reject ideas that challenge the status quo? Is the denial of Maxwell's patent a necessary gatekeeping function, or a sign that certain innovations are simply too disruptive to be allowed? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Do you think Maxwell's invention is real? Is he a visionary ahead of his time, or is there a flaw in his science? And most importantly, should the patent system be reformed to give inventors like him a fighting chance? If you found this video insightful, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. We'll continue to explore the cutting edge of technology, innovation, and the untold stories behind the headlines.